All right, guys, so today we're finally taking a look at a leather case that has camera control built in. Now, this case I've actually already reviewed this year for the 16 Pro Max. I did a review last year for the 15 Pro Max, but I had an issue with it with specifically the camera control cutout, and it actually ended up breaking on me. But the company went out, they fixed it, they added an amazing camera control button, and of course, we are taking a look at the Ryan London case for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, the price on this case with the camera control button is $77. Without it, with just the cutout, it's $72. Huge shout out to Ryan London for sending these over to me to review for you guys. So let's take a look. Now, before we open it up, I did just want to show you guys. So originally I reviewed this one right here. So this is the same leather shell case with the metal accents. So you've got the metal camera ring and the metal buttons here. But while I was taking it off, my camera control cutout ended up breaking. So Ryan London was kind enough to send me a new one. This one does have the camera control cutout, and I was actually using this for a little bit and had no issues with that breaking right there. So maybe they reinforced it or did something with it, but this one did not break. Now, of course, they also do have the open bottom version where this is leather. The buttons are still metal, but they are less protruding a little bit, but everything else is the same, including the cutout. But now they finally have the camera control version. So let's take a look. Very, very classic Ryan London presentation. You get an envelope, no other details, and it usually comes in this orange paper, but I always find myself throwing the paper away after I have opened the case because I hate putting it in and out of that paper. So anyways, this is what you are going to be looking at. Now, like you see, I've already ripped it, but there we go. So I'm just going to throw that away. So we are taking a look at the saddle brown color right here. Now, taking a look, of course, you're getting that metal camera ring right there and your metal buttons. Now, if you guys want to see the full review on this case, I'll leave that video right here at the end of this one. If you guys are interested in specifically the camera control button version, the rest of that case is really good, as is this one. It was just that one issue, but feel free to watch the whole review there. This one, I'm just going to kind of be talking about the camera control button. But anyways, this is what we are looking at. Of course, everything goes all the same way around the inside. You do have that microfiber covering your buttons. And taking a look at the camera control button, that is what you're looking at on the inside there. Now, one thing about this button, though, is that it is sapphire crystal. So that means it's going to work very, very well. It's not your regular glass. It's not any kind of other weird materials. This one is going to be very, very close, if not just as good as the Spigen or the Apple one. So let's go ahead and take a look. We'll take our natural titanium 16 Pro Max and put it in here. Now, like I said, I'm not going to do all of the other stuff, but just listen now for that click, not bad. So again, you are getting that camera ring there. Just taking a look at that screen protection, you get a slight little bit. I am using a full coverage tempered glass screen protector, and you get some good camera ring protection there with the metal. Now, let's just get right to the camera control button. So looking at the outside, that's what it looks like. We can go ahead and turn our camera on. And as you guys can see, I mean, this button is amazing. It is just as good as Spigen's and Apple's, but this is a leather case. So for all of you leather lovers out there, this may be the one for you. Let's go ahead and take our usual picture of ourselves there. There we go. And everything works just fine. This button is really, really good. I've been loving using this. I've been using this case on my phone for probably the last 3 or 4 days, and I've been enjoying it. I'm a fan of leather cases. They're not usually my everyday case, but I love putting on a nice leather case when it comes to going out somewhere, going to an event, when I'm dressing up a little bit. And one with the camera control, it just looks so much better. It's more complete. So again, I mean, it's really hard to discredit this case anymore. Before, when I had the issue with the one that broke, let me see if I can find that one. If I had the issue with the one that broke, I just would hope that they would put a camera control button on here, and Ryan London listened, they did it, and they knocked it out of the park. So huge congratulations to Ryan London for upgrading your case, for listening to the fans, to the customers, to the reviewers, and really making a great, great leather case. So yes, I absolutely recommend this one. If you're going to buy any of the Ryan London cases, definitely spend that extra $5 between $72 and $77. Absolutely. Spend that extra $5. I promise you, if you're already buying it, it will be worth it. The camera control button is excellent. Now let's just take a look at those other colors. Now this one is the saddle brown here that we're looking at. It's also going to come in dark brown, which is my favorite color of the three. and finally in black. So the black, of course, is going to look good with any of your iPhone colors, but so will the saddle brown and so will the dark brown. So all in all, this is an excellent case. I'm so happy that we finally have a leather case, a real full grain leather case with camera control. I'm super happy. This one's for sure going to be in the rotation, but let me know what you guys think about it. Have you tried any of the Ryan London cases, or especially the camera control one? Let me know down below. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That allows me to consistently make these videos for you guys. And if you guys want to see my full review of the Ryan London shell case metal, the case that we're looking at today, I'll leave that video right here. If you guys want to see another excellent leather case, I'll leave that video right here.